Hello, and welcome to CathyDslayt's website for January 13th, 2021. Cathy's SRC4U Zoom call. You can access Cathy's SRC4U Zoom call by clicking here and remembering this password. We're going to allow. Type in the password. Join without video, and it will be in session. We're going to join with audio.
One responsibility when we have a session, we've got to tell people what comes up, which sometimes is difficult because it's not always flattering. But when I tell people that they came up with the code for the Holy Spirit, so far across the board, they've been all absolutely delighted. So we're just going to, what I'm finding is that there's so much from the unseen world we do respect, and yet we don't know much about the Holy Spirit, which is also from the unseen world. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So yes. What happens next? Let's just see if we want a name image today. No? Let's just optimize.
What amazes me with the unseen that we don't see is the messages we get inside and trying to differentiate. Am I talking to myself, or am I really hearing this?
Well, and I'll tell you, that's, and the more you work with the SRC or whatever, it doesn't have to be just the SRC, but what you're doing, whatever way you choose to clear any stress, blocking the information coming in, the more synchronicities you're going to have.
Yes.
And what you learn, me anyway, I honor those. So, because quantum says that, it says there are no coincidences. Like in the case I wrote about on the blog, how much of a coincidence was that this guy came in that was a shaman? I would never have known. And he came in, he was sitting under my beam ray. And so, and that's who alerted me to something I probably didn't want to believe in, which was that, real human beings, where am I, can intentionally send hateful energy. I'm going to call it hateful energy. So anyway, that was a synchronicity. And then the little bees, so that's the kind of thing you start looking for and giving a second thought too. Now let's look in here and see what we got as far as beginning clearing. Now if I can find it, I've got a couple of fun things to show you. Sometimes you find these things and then you don't ever find them again, but it's in there, so.
Sounds like my life.
This is, I thought this didn't look right. My computer, I don't even want to say this, but let's see what we got here. I did a whole bunch of new codes last night. Yeah, so our beginning, look at this. See, we got a little eraser here. We, let me see what we've got. Yep. Okay, so my system, rebooted last night and erased a whole bunch of our beginning clearing. And yeah, that's okay. I'll get it back. I don't understand how that could have happened, but it apparently has happened. I had done also a whole bunch of new codes last night on a little bit of this unseen energy stuff, and I saved everything, but when I got up, my system had rebooted. I had lost a lot of it, and I can't believe it did that with our beginning frequencies, but we'll find it. We'll figure it out. All right.
Is it anything that I would have a copy of that I can send you
back?
Well,
see, I thought I had sent you that, but I looked and I did not see it. Last night, I was going to, when in the post I did yesterday, I was going to tell people the beginning codes were in there, and then I looked and I couldn't find them. So if you would look,
I can't hear you. Your computer's not letting me hear you.
Yeah.
What were you saying? Because there's
I thought I had sent them to you.
The grab-avoids?
No, it would be, well, maybe you have, no, it's the beginning clearing.
Oh.
And I thought I had sent them, but then when I looked, to refer to them in the post, they weren't there. So I thought, well, maybe I didn't.
There was a notice on your Word that you could recover something, so it would be in the automatic save.
Well, wait a minute, let me make this Excel spreadsheet. I went in, all the things you see up, I retrieved this morning. I'll show you what I'm doing. Maybe you can guide me with that, because Vicki doesn't come till tomorrow. Now, most of these, we'll go ahead and do the planetary for now. You just put that in, and I'll minimize it then. The problem is, those beginning frequencies were in the manual. I saved them in the manual, and the manual comes up, and I didn't have them any other way saved. So I may have to completely redo our list, which it's not the end of the world. It can be done. It's irritating.
You didn't put them on a Word document?
Yeah, they were in the manual. I didn't have them on a separate document. They were just part of the manual.
Got it.
And that's very weird. But that, I'm not surprised with the codes I was pulling up last night. Now that I didn't think about it much at the time. All right, so here's for today. What?
Clear harm from television.
Yes.
First one.
I heard something funny on a YouTube yesterday, and the guy, he was giving some information, and he said, look, I've got about 5,000 hours of research into this, and you've been sitting in front of the television. So you try.
Right.
For all prevails, knowledge of true self, miraculous healing, stop the escalation of violence, bulletproof immunity. That's what comes up over and over and over for us is our diet. And I think some of us, I know I'm one of them, bought all this extra stuff to have in the house. So that's not going to work out. Exposed, deceitful, government officials, major declassification now comes out. Being of service to others, there's Archangel Metatron, dirty electricity, one with God. I'm not going to read these all to you, but let's just look, for example, at clear harm from television. What I've been doing when I run this is I take those that are 0, and if they are, then, go ahead. Okay, we're balanced. In my opinion, we're this particular group is about managing that stress. Freedom for all prevails. And then Debbie, I bought my lottery tickets yesterday, but I'm confused. I don't see down here a lottery on the 16th. What am I doing wrong?
Was it all 6 numbers?
Yeah. I bought it. There was one last night and one tonight, and but I wasn't able. I just wanted to check with you.
Saturday, as far as the lotto, does all 6 numbers in Florida. So if your tickets for
Saturday, yeah,
that's okay, because as far as it originally happened, this is the interesting part, because it originally happened that I was with the gentleman that was supposed to, that it was his numbers that came in on Saturday. They had just started the Wednesday lotto. So you may have instinctively, did it according to the anniversary of when the lottery went to 6 numbers on a Wednesday.
Okay.
But Saturday, it's you want to play for Saturday, because that's.
All right, I'll go back and get it again. And then, by the way, if I'm not here tomorrow, I won.
And what color limo are you going to get?
I'm just kidding. I would do this work for at least I love this work, but I just had to say that for fun.
That's funny.
Well, that raises the vibration, so super
You have to laugh. You have to have a little laugh.
Exactly. Absolutely.
I'm looking at this freedom for all code because we did not resonate very well with that. So let's look at it. See if we can incorporate a crow tool. And I am trying to put initials in the prayer warrior now so I can pull it up. Of course, I had a bunch of them going and that's all canceled. But again, not a big deal. And I've just been going ahead and adding a shin. Yes, therapy. And charger. We want the field generator. That's pretty cool. Let's see. I think we already have it in there. And I personally usually put love in. All right, so we don't have that one, so let's get it. I'm just going to pull a new one up. You can see when you look up here, everybody's requests, which is interesting, but I couldn't go back and get mine. You know, in other words, they just show a few. None of those, okay, freedom for all prevails. Click here to recreate. Copy. Let them know you like it. Not taking long to set up that field. Knowledge of true self. That, if we're going to manifest, we're going to have to know our core values, which means who are we really, what is it we want. We all know people that have worked all their life for a certain goal, maybe career, maybe relationship, and that wasn't it. That really wasn't what made them happy or what they were here to do. So this knowledge of self, an interesting code. Miraculous healing. And it's a little bit stressed, so let's go ahead and you don't have to do it this way. I'll show you another possibility. Let's put ready for miraculous. And we'll come back in a minute. Stop the escalation of violence. Look at there, the energy there. So we can make a difference if we choose to do these things. I wanted to show you. Let me see if I can find it in here now. Here we go. To celebrate a miracle which has already been given. And especially with the way that what's going on, it wouldn't hurt to be giving yourself a charge for this from time to time. In the world. Okay, so 4 minutes. And then, Mary, so here's what I've been doing to go down here and look for these things is just right in here, this type it here to search. Is there a better way to do it? I may have lost it.
No, in the documents, you can go to, there was a recovery document.
Okay, how do I get in that? Just go to the documents.
So here's documents, yep.
Yeah, go to the documents.
Okay. And then pull up a document, or you can pull up just a blank one, I think will do it.
Okay.
No, that one didn't do it.
Yeah.
You'll have to pull up one, I think.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. Pull up the 72 names we got. Okay.
No, you've lost it already. I think you only get one chance.
Oh Lord. Okay, I'll have to have Vicki come over. I did recover. It did, when I got up and had done all this stuff, there were some that allowed me to recover, but then not all. And obviously with, like the new work I had done, that was all gone. And, so I guess I'll have some new things to learn today. And then Vicki comes tomorrow, so maybe she can help a little bit too. It's not the end of the world. We'll get them one way or the other. And we'll put all that in.
I applaud your attitude, Cathy.
Well, I've had my coffee. So, there's nothing we can do about it. You might as well, run with it. Where are we? And, who knows? We might find better codes.
There you go. See, there's a document recovery over there to your left. Okay. It says document recovery.
Yeah, but I got that one already.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, let me just look. I just want to see something here. Nope, it's all gone. Yeah, that's amazing because I'm always, saving these things.
Well, your auto save is on.
Yeah, this makes no sense. Okay, injury. Asking for mind attitudes. Stress factor, sustenance requirements. Let's just go ahead since we did have 4 categories. You see, we asked for quite a bit of information in there today. But we can do a little Excel spreadsheet and see what some of the top areas are. But okay, acting out, airhead syndrome, getting angry, tough guy syndrome, winning too much. Well, we like that, I thought. Tonify, and then so you can see the list down here and what you can do, and I'll do here is I'll go through and do some Pro Tools for some of these as we go through the day. You can see it's interesting with this acting out. Let's just look at that. Let's go ahead and put it in the Gong. Airhead syndrome. It may be me today. Oh my goodness. See if we need Pro Tools for that one. Maybe we all need to turn off the computer as well as the TV.
You put on your aluminum hat.
That's right. That is exactly right.
Actually, there's some truth to the aluminum hat thing.
There is. Yeah, there is. Yeah, we'd like Pro Tools for the airhead syndrome. So let's go in here. Come back to it when it's ready. You can also always go into the emotions panel. There's so many ways to go about this. But it up there. Well, airhead syndrome. QiGong, okay. Let's for the heck of it. See if we've got airhead syndrome in here. No, so let's go to the QiGong. And actually, what the heck, hold on a second. Well, I wonder. May not find it, but I do have a scan of the QiGong cocktails. Here we go. Guess that's it. It's not giving me the list. So, I guess for now. Oh, we can do that one too. $10. Oh, look at that. Elemental scanner 172 times. Reiki, recharger, yes therapy, and aura scanner. So we know what we're doing today. I don't know that we're going to get 172 elemental scanners, but you see this stress, this healing ties in very much with the 5 elements. So if we go in here,
Can you do one of those elemental scanners? Because I get confused on how to do that one.
absolutely, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Hold on a second. And it's amazing how many times people ask for this one in the Pro Tools. It's very powerful. So let's do the issue, and let's put miraculous healing. And that would be positive. And let's go ahead and let that get itself set up. And we want quite a few of these, so let's just go in here and do a few more. Television. That would be a negative. I'm not going to do airhead syndrome because it didn't look like we wanted much for that. Any requests on this one? We're going to be doing quite a few of them today. Let's do, okay, freedom for all.
One about violence is good.
That would be a good one too. And I saw as I'm going down, I usually save this list and then I go back and forth with it during the day, and I see we're also asking for the field generator, stop the escalation of chaos, which wouldn't be a bad thing.
Right.
So yeah, let's do stop the escalation of violence.
What about Three Gorges dams? I guess it's set to break. It's a natural occurrence that the way it was built.
What is it?
called Three Gorges Dams. It's over in China, and there's so many people that live below this dam that would be totally flooded out.
All right. Well, we do something here then. Okay, so we're gonna stop the escalation of violence, and that would be a positive. Let's scan that, and then here, block the creation of chaos. That might cover that.
Okay.
Let's go in here and let's just do planet Earth for that. We do have permission, those of us that are from this planet. $17 hours. So yeah, you can go in and work with anything. We're all a part of the, let's just look here for something. What's the name of this, the three what?
Gorges Dam. I don't know how to spell it. Hold on, let me look here real quick.
Yeah.
I put in our group on Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Is it Gorges?
Three
Yes.
Gorges Dams. It's spelled Gorges and then dam.
Okay.
Gorges and then dam.
All right. Let's see. You can kind of play with this numbers generation. A field of protection surrounds Gorges Dam. Okay, let's just go into you say it's about to burst?
Yeah, if it fails, it'll flood all these Asian people out.
Oh dear, okay.
It would be a Fukushima event, but without the radiation.
Yeah, I have read a little bit about it, and trying not to think too much about these things. Let's see, okay, so see now it comes up, scan complete. We're taking 2 minutes with 4 repeats. And I've got it set up to pause for 1 minute. You can do many things with that. So that would stop the escalation of violence. This one is really a long one. Freedom for all prevails, 3 minutes with 9 repeats. And I think I'm just not going to have any separation with that one. Harm from television.
Do you do that one 3 times too, or do you just do it once?
So far, I've just done it once, but
Okay.
I think probably that bears some thought because it's a powerful panel. I can see because we ask for it so often, and let's just douse. Yeah, 1 is good. See there, 98. That's why I even test the charger, because I think sometimes we do too much. And we don't want any personal options. WonderClick. That's probably been the biggest lesson for me from the manual, is a lot of times all we have to do is the WonderClick. So we're working on kidney yang, so perhaps a little fear is involved with everything going on. Or so. It's interesting words to ponder. Events are less important than our response to them. We'll probably reclaiming power one has released to others. That's a good one. Just look and see where we are with that. Well, we could use a little work on that. Let's see if there's a grab-a-boy. There you go. Got a code, so I'll add that to our list. Meanwhile, let's just douse the code in. Okay. And let's see if we want another miracle charge. Yeah, we can do for now. And just in your little moments in between, you can always go in and just pick something. Let's do that abundant. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Abundance and prosperity. Just about anything you can think of is in here. It'll take, okay, let's just go ahead and give it 5 minutes, since we're almost at the end. And that looks like that's it for today. Anything to add?
No, lots of information. Thank you.
Yeah,
All right, well, thank you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you so very
Alrighty,
much.
bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care. This concludes the SRC4U software Zoom call for January 13th, 2021. Thank you for attending, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Take care and be well.